Hey everybody, this is Oxangelone, and the patch 7.1.5 PTR notes just came out, and I'm fucking irritated. I'm mad. Blizzard fucking nerfed subtlety rogues pretty hard and completely are changing the talent design and how you play it for I don't know what reason. And the biggest thing what they just did was they nerfed the legendary boots from 100% nerf. From you used to get 10 energy, now you get 5 energy. So it's actually right here, Shadow Satyr's Walk. So before you get 10 energy, plus 1 additional energy for every 2 yards, but now it's 5 energy. And bro, this, I was like, bro, this boots pushed subtlety like to the top. I'll admit that it was really strong. I would say it is overpowered, but without it, subtlety rogues are just like on the fringe, And I was kind of hyped, like I was bidding my time, like when I get these boots, I'm gonna go fucking to the top. But they nerfed it, so like this is what Blizzard they don't take things in the context. They're like, okay, yeah, this is a very powerful legendary, one of the strongest. If we nerf it, then they should compensate us somewhere else. But no, they don't. They take everything on the context because with the boots, you're viable. Without it, you're on the fringe. All right, so fucking ridiculous, man. Why? Why? But that's not all. They nerfed a lot of the talents, and they made fucking asinine changes, which doesn't make any fucking sense. So let's go to subtlety. They nerfed Master of Shadows, so before you would pool at 70 energy, now you gotta pool at 75 energy now. So I don't know why. I don't know why. But I think going through this, I don't know why they did this. Okay, they nerfed the energy gain. Master Subtlety, they nerfed it by 1 second when it comes to breaking stealth, but I use Weapon Master, so it doesn't affect me there. But they nerfed it. Hey, so they buffed Shadow Focus. Before it would abilities would cost 50% less. Now they cost 75% less. Um, Buffed Subterfuge, but you would never use this. Oh yeah, actually we do use Subterfuge. Um, because it increases the duration of Shadow Dance by 2 seconds. So it looks like there's no changes here. Um, it looks like there's no changes here. Then they nerfed. Okay, I'll go to the nerf. Like Shadow Nova really pissed me off when I read it. Okay, so for Akiri Soul, sorry. They just front loaded the damage. Before it was 4 seconds it would appear, now it's 2 seconds, so you just get that damage more front loaded. It's no change really. And then they did this. Oh my god. Why? Why? I was actually getting hyped to get my last golden trait. So right now for AoE, for Subtlety Rogue, you would into press Shadow Dance, right? Then you get that damage buff for your Shuriken Storm. It does 200% more damage when you're stealth. So you would just Shuriken Storm, maybe use a finisher, and then when you exit stealth, you would explode in shadow damage, which would be 150% of your attack power to every fucking mob. Now they made it into some kind of cleave ability where after using Shadow Strike or Cheap Shot, you have a 30 chance to explode, dealing damage to nearby enemies. What the what? What? How does this make any sense? So they changed it from an AoE ability to some kind of cleave where let's say a tank pulled 10 mobs, or you're in Helia where there's like 20 mobs. You're not going to Shadow Strike just to hopefully proc an AoE. Absolutely ridiculous. Makes no sense whatsoever. This whole point of Shadow Nova was supposed to be an AoE ability, but they made it into some kind of cleave. Absolutely, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they did this. Why? Like I'm a designer. Be like, hey, this is a big problem. Rogues, subtlety rogues, they explode in damage, right? I know it's I've heard problems where, let's say, you're talking to a quest giver, and you break stealth to turn in a quest, and then you would explode in shadow damage to pull mobs, but that's the design, right? That was the fault of the design that you made. But this is not the solution. This is not the solution, man. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. And don't worry, the best nerf is, I'm going to be telling you the worst or best nerf that fucking irritated me the most. We look down here, anticipation, it got buffed 2 combo points, so now you can hold maximum of 10. But guess what they just nerfed, boy? Deeper stratagem. It's fucking destroy, like, why? So every rogue spec would use this. But subtlety was incredibly important for subtlety because your mastery increases the finishing damage. So this would kind of synergize. If you see my previous video on interconnectivity, this synergizes with your finishing moves. So they nerfed it 5% right there on deeper stratagem. Like honestly, this is just too much, man. Too much too quickly. Like you don't make these huge design choices. Like to be honest, right now, my initial thoughts is they're trying to before you would pretty much they're trying yeah I think they're trying to just push in more finishers right now, like make Shadow Dance more active, I would say, because to be honest, let's look at I thinking the new town builds rogues are gonna go. This is just my initial thoughts because my initial kind of reaction. Oh my god. Okay, so right now I use Weapon Master, Subterfuge, Deeper Stratagem. This doesn't matter. I'll just say Cheat Death or Elusiveness, Prey on the Weak, Premeditation, Master Shadows. Okay, so this got nerfed to 25 energy. So this got nerfed, this got nerfed, this got nerfed. Okay. So I'm thinking instead of Subterfuge, we go Shadow Focus. Instead of Deeper Stratagem, we go Anticipation. So Shadow Focus, basically it reduces your energy. Is this the updated one? Okay, I don't guess not. But before it was 75%, right? So they boosted this to 75% less energy. So Shadow Strike currently costs 40 energy. So if we look here on a calculator, so 40 energy times 0.25. So it's going to cost 10 energy per Shadow Strike using Shadow Focus, right? 10 energy. And then we have Premeditation, so we get 2 combo points per Shadow Strike. So 2 combo points, right? So 8 divided by 2, or sorry, 10 divided by 2, we're at 5. We just need 5 Shadow Strikes. So 10 times 5 only costs 50 energy to get 10 combo points. And then let's see if we can do back-to-back finishers. Let's see a finisher here. Eviscerate. Where are you? Eviscerate. The fuck? Eviscerate costs 35 energy. Nightblade costs 25 energy. So we're at 50 energy right now. So 35 times 0.25. So it costs 8.79. Let's say 9 plus 50. It's 59. Plus since we consume 5, then we can do another finisher. So we can add another. Was it 5? What was it again? 50 plus another 9. So we're at 68. 68 energy. Alright. And then you gain 25 energy with Master Shadows, right? So plus say we wait like 2 seconds to get plus, let's say we enter Shadow Dance right away, plus 25. We're at 93 energy. So I guess we wait like a couple seconds. Oh, then we have to wait till, what was it? Oh, how do I go back? So you gotta wait till 75. So based on your haste, how long we have to wait till 75 to get to 125 energy now with Master Shadows. So that's why they probably nerfed this. So I think this is going to be the new build with shadow focus anticipation. But these are like really radical changes, so that's why I kind of understand why they nerfed the legendary boots. Maybe I think why they nerfed the energy regen, because I think they're trying to pigeonhole us into shadow focus anticipation. That's what I think. But I don't know if it's worth losing 2 seconds of shadow dance. I mean, those 2 seconds might not be worth it if we're able to fucking push, tons of shadow strikes, right? So I think shadow focus anticipation might be the way to go. But yeah, I'm not a fan, Blizz. Just when I was getting used to getting used to your rotation, this is a radical change, I would say. If this is true, if this is the superior build, I'll try it out when I'll make an updated video and try this new build out. When man, I'm lost of words. When the new patch comes out, I might switch to Affliction Warlock. That was actually my main, but since the Blizzard shitted on him in the beginning, but now they buffed them up quite a bit. I might be switching to Affliction, but we'll see. It's really annoying to gear up ults these days because of the artifact power and legendaries. So yeah, in conclusion, they nerfed Master Subtlety. Before it was 6 seconds, now it's 5. They buffed Shadow Focus from 50 to 75% reduction. They buffed Anticipation from 8 to 10 combo points. They nerfed Master Shadows from 30 energy to 25 energy. So you have to pool at 75 now rather than 70. They nerfed, Deeper Stratagem, which was the big deal because it synergizes with your finishing moves. So they nerfed it from 10% to 5%, and the biggest one I would say was the legendary boots nerf, because that was pushing the rogues, sub rogues to the top, and I was actually excited, waiting for my turn to get it. They nerfed the boots. Also, they did a big nerf on AOE nerf on Shadow Nova, which is your 3rd golden trait. So every time you would leave stealth, you would explode in an AOE for shadow damage, but they nerfed it, the AOE, into more of a cleave, where every time you shadow strike or cheap shot, you have a 30% chance of exploding in shadow damage. So it's more of a cleave mechanic, but if you're pulling sub rogues didn't need more cleave. I don't know how this is gonna work if they're going to a cleave, but AOE, it's a massive nerf because you would shadow dance, shuriken storm, use a finisher, and then you would explode in AOE damage. Now it doesn't make any sense to do a shadow strike when there's 20 mobs of a tank pose. You're not gonna shadow strike one just to hope 30% chance to hope that you explode in shadow damage. Makes no sense. I'm gonna make a Twitter account just to fucking tweet at Blizzard devs if you feel the same way. I think Warcraft devs or Blizzard devs, I don't know, but they're very active on Twitter. So make your voice heard. We got Donald Trump elected, or Americans got Donald Trump elected. Let's get our voice heard and let Blizzard know that we're not happy. And we need some clarification on why these changes are happening. These are design choices that they're making. They have something in mind of how the specs should be played. So voice your opinions. That's what I got to say on that. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave some comments below on what you think of the rogue changes, especially for subtlety. I'm not really too happy about it, actually. So take it easy, everybody, and yeah. I'm mad, bro. Peace.